1,
2,
3,
4,
5.
Hello everyone, my name is Aleah Davis and this is my persuasive speech over school start times. Now, school start times have been a huge topic of discussion for the past years. Many people argue that school starting at 7:45 is a good thing, but that isn't the case. When school starts as early as 7:45 or 7:30 or even 7 o'clock, there are multiple different issues. These issues could be the rising numbers of absences or tardies. This could be students rushing or students tired in class. And I know that I've had this issue throughout my years in school where I had to stay up later because of sports or because of homework, and the next day I was super exhausted, but I was still expected to do the same exact thing that I did the day before. The first issue is the rising number of absences and tardies. Now, if the students are trying to get to school and they have been up later and they sleep in, they're going to be late to school. And then some students may choose not even to go to school because they're already late anyway. According to the website Science News Explorers explains how sleep-deprived teens are prone to being late. Specifically, it says as children reach their teen years, the internal clocks that control their sleep timing naturally change. So children and students, when they become teens, they want to start staying up later and sleeping at night and awake during the day, but it's later than actual normal people. So if school started later, then they would have more sleep and be able to go to school being energized and ready to learn. The second topic is being rushed. Now, being rushed can cause many different things, but it can cause people to get in car accidents because people are trying to go to work, like adults are trying to go to work, but students are also trying to go to school, and there's so many cars on the highway that it's easier to get into a wreck. And according to the article on Gale Academic One file called Saved by the Morning Bell School Start Times and Teen Accidents, Boswick says a 15-minute delay in school start times leads to a 21% decrease in morning teen car accidents. So if school was later, then there would be less car accidents and maybe even less fatalities because there wouldn't be any rushing around. And also, rushing can cause students to have bad days. Like, rushing will make them feel rushed and they will start off bad. They might wake up late and forget their backpack, not have their clothes ready and just throw something on that doesn't match, or even forget their breakfast. And their breakfast is the most important thing of the day, and if they don't have breakfast, then their mind is not ready to learn. They're not ready to go to school and have energy for that morning. So if school is pushed back, they'd have time to eat, have time to get ready, brush their teeth, wake up on time, and everything for school. The last point would be how tired students are and how they're ready for class. The article by Valerie Boswick also explains how teens get sleep deprivation after puberty. She says, recent medical research has found that adolescents experience changes to the biological clock near the onset of puberty that induce night owls' sleep patterns. And this means that when they hit puberty, they want to stay up later and then sleep during the day. But for school, you can't do that, and you have to sleep at night. But when the student wakes up and goes to school late, the teachers get mad at them, but they don't understand what's going on at home. They don't understand the puberty and all of that. So if school was pushed back later, then the students would be able to go and sleep on time and have enough energy for school. Now, later start times would also make the students more energized. On the Center for Disease Control and Prevention website, it says, many teens suffer from lack of sleep, which can greatly hurt their academic skills. Students will not learn as well in the classroom if they don't have enough sleep. Our brains are not ready for all the stuff coming at them in the classroom. And also, according to Stanford Medicine News Center, students become overwhelmed with the amount of stress they are under. All the stress adding up in their body gives them like a hard feeling, and it makes them feel like they can't do it anymore. And so going to school is hard for them. They're not ready to do all of that. Now, to get over the stress, you might want to hang out with friends, like get your mind off of the stressful situations and try to go to sleep on time so that everything's ready. But having school starting later would also help reduce that stress. So when you think about the times that schools start, there are so many different reasons as to why they should not start as early as they do. In comparison, schools should start later than 7:40, maybe even 8 o'clock or later, because students would be more prepared and they'd be ready for their schoolwork during that day. Starting earlier just makes the students tired and it makes them feel rushed, which can also cause fatalities. It also makes them come in late or even want to skip that day. And I hope you took some of these tips and share them on to other people so that the schools can actually get changed to a later time and we'd be able to all be energized and everything. And these are my sources. Thank you for listening.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5.